Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. I'm here each and every day at 8 a.m. to explore this thing called life. So I thought we'd get into something deep today, something controversial, something that I think we've been domesticated into believing that is different than what is. And so we hear this word of spiritual attraction, and that we're soulmates and things of that nature. And I want to take that and I want to explore it. And literally, I want to blow it up out of the water because I think it's all nonsense. Number one, if you think of your soul as an individual expression of the infinite, as an infinite expression of the infinite, the soul needs nothing. So the whole idea of a soulmate is utter nonsense. It's humans anthropomorphizing a divine quality. So then you start to ask, okay, so if I love someone, and right there I stop, because most people think love is like and lust. And you see, we have physical hormones. And those physical hormones that we have that are vibrating at a frequency are attracted to another person's physical hormones. And if they're in that vibration, the natural vibration, then we're attracted to them physically. We also have emotional hormones that vibrate at a frequency. And when those hormones are similar to someone else's, guess what? There's like. So when the physical hormones are a vibrational match with someone, guess what? That's lust. That's what that is. That's a lust. That's a desire to procreate. And then when our emotional hormones are in vibrational match with someone, that is like. That's our ability to like someone. The spiritual side is much different than that. The spiritual side is that part of us that sees that every human being on the planet is an individualized, unique, and whole expression of the infinite. It's the realization of that. It's the realization of oneness. It has nothing to do with attraction. It has everything to do with an inner knowing of truth. But the human ego and the physicality of who we are so powerful because in our physical bodies and in this individual mind, they're the power. And we have forgotten that we're so much more than that. But I don't want to say that that's bad because I believe we're here to experience the physical. I believe we're here to experience the emotional. I believe we're here to do things that have greater and greater and greater experiences of life. And once you understand that, you realize that everything is a choice. I can choose to let my hormones guide me to have a relationship with that individual on a physical level. It's a physical relationship. That's all it is. Many people confuse physical hormones with let's have a deep and meaningful relationship. No, it's a physical relationship. And so honor that. There's nothing wrong with that. And then other people say, I really like that person. I like that person a lot. Well, that's cool. But honor the fact that that relationship that you're having is one where you have an emotional, vibrational similarity with that person. Neither of those two, physical and emotional, have anything to do with love. Nothing to do with love. Love is a realization of oneness. Love is the realization that we're all unique. You can actually have that realization of love and not like the other person and not be attracted to the other person at all. You can have a physical attraction to someone and not even like them. You can have an emotional attraction to someone and not have a physical attraction. And you can have an emotional reaction and not have the love reaction, not realize that they're unique oneness. Now, when you can put all three of them together and recognize their unique, whole, and perfect expressions of love, of oneness, and you have an emotional attraction and a physical attraction, wow. But you see, they're not always inclusive of each other. You can have them separately, and you can have them in different combinations. This is a perspective that I've recently come to, and I thought I'd share it with you to see what you think about it. Think about this. You could recognize someone's unique and have a physical expression with them and not like them. You can recognize someone is physically attracted to you and emotionally attracted and not love them, not accept them as individualizations of the whole. You can have a spiritual realization of someone and no like and no physical attraction. Do you see? Can you think of examples when this has been true in your life? I bet you can. I know I can. Most of the time, my reactions to people are physical and emotional. I think it's really a person who is has a deeper level of awareness that understands the love principle, real love principle, not the garbage love principle, not the anthropomorphizing of love into a human emotion. Love is not a human emotion. Do you get that? Oh my God, we got Jamaica on the listening today. I love that, Jamaica. I know we've got some Dallas and Plano here. I'm not sure where everyone else is. Hey, why don't you write down where you're listening from or watching from? Love to know. Gives me a feel for what part of the world are we touching right now. What are your thoughts on what I just said? Do you have comments? Or are you thinking about it? Can you love someone without liking them and not being physically attracted to them? Can you be physically attracted to someone and not love them? Can you like someone and not be physically attracted to them? Mary Jean, are you in Jamaica right now, man? Mary Jean is a friend of Jean and mine. And she must be in Jamaica just partying up a storm. I don't think Jamaica will ever be the same. How wonderful. Hey, Bino, do you know Mary Jean? I don't know, but you're both in Jamaica. You ought to hook up with each other. No? Mary Jean says, yes. Oh, you do know each other. Well, there you go. Life is good. Coming back to this idea, I've been exploring this for about 2 days, this idea, because I'm about to do a special talk, on the idea of, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. I may call it both things. I may put out 2 talks with different titles. Oh, Nigril. One might be what is agape, and the other is what is love. And because I've been thinking about that so much, the clarity is coming to me in moments when I least expect it. And so I want to share that idea with you, is that when you ask a question, when you delve into the depths of what life is about and you ask the question, and if you're aware, guess what? The answer will come. It just may come in the weirdest times. It may come when you're least expecting it. And it may be different from anything that you've been taught. Because what I've come to understand is that we have been domesticated. We've been domesticated to believe certain things, and we hold those as truth, and they're not true. Liking someone is not truth. Having a physical attraction to someone is not truth. Those are experiences. Loving someone, knowing that everyone is an expression, a unique expression of the infinite, and that we're all one, to me, that's truth. But like and lust don't come into that. So that's what I got for you this morning. I've got that because I want you to think about it, because the more we can contemplate that, maybe we can get this world to understand a little bit better about what love is. Because if we can go around and no matter where we are, see that every individual is a unique expression of God, and we can accept them as that, think about how we can change the experience of the world. With that in mind, I want to say, I love you. I accept you just like you are. I don't know if I like you, and I don't think I lust you, but I love you. Until next time, everybody, have a great day. You Jamaicans, party on. I love you much. Aloha.